Shots are heard from the distant countryside. All they wear now are clothes of paper white. Little talks are heard from village shores nearby. No one dares to go outside.
Oh great, I gotta convert this HLSL to GLSL. I can't ever remember how it works. Okay, here we go. Row 1, let's see. This is useless. Okay, so it's the first row. Shoot. That's a bummer.
Buchanan is calling all Unstoppables, the ones with the hunger and thirst to create. We're looking for producers, makers, and music lovers like you to create a track featuring J Balvin. Enter now and you could meet the legend himself and attend the 2017 Billboard Latin Music Awards, hosted in Miami.
Alright, I think that's it. We have to set this. I think that's how I did it with my last shader. Yeah. Actually, Wrong Runway, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Puffle's Fun C++ Time. You have a very difficult to say name, but I appreciate it. I'm just gonna make all the rain white for now. Alright, I think this is gonna work. Let's try building and just see what happens. Roll the dice. Nope! Vertex shader failed to compile with the following errors. Cannot convert from vec3 to float. 25. Right, what the heck? Ah. Unidentified. Oh. Great. Let's see. Gotta figure out what kind of setting do I want to provide. What's a good small level for me to use? Okay, I'm just gonna put in a prop that says rain. And the number can be how much rain, I guess. Strength of rain. And then we will go into our level. Now when we go to our netcode, we have to serialize that. And we need to load it. Okay. That's all good. And let's see.
Baby, I'm hypnotized.
Oh shoot. This is crazy. So the issue is what I normally do. Holy crap. Okay, normally what I do is I have the camera and I spawn particles around the camera. The issue is if you have multiple cameras. So you have to spawn one for each camera. That's crazy. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we have some accumulator code somewhere. Here we go. And let's see, what if this is less? That's fine. So we can put this at like, I don't know. Oh shoot, this is nuts. Where did you learn C++? I originally learned it from a book, but I didn't really fully understand it, but I think I read like Learn C++ in 24 hours or something, and then I kind of understood it, and then I went and learned a bunch of other languages, which were much easier, and then I came back to C++ with a lot more knowledge and just kind of figured things out on my own. This is gonna be crazy. So, I hope this works. Oh man. You know what? We're gonna need a separate particle system for each camera. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Yep. And we're gonna have to... Oh, this is crazy. Because if you have rain particles following a camera around the level, and like someone else is far away and they look at you, they're gonna see like a little blob of rain falling down around your camera. And that's gonna look real strange. So we need to have separate particle systems for each camera, and they need to be only rendering for that camera. How do you change Visual Studio's background color? You can get the yeah, Studio Styles. Google that. You can just download the color schemes and install them. There's a bunch of different ones. This one is called Ragnarok Blue. It's the one I like. There's a lot of different versions of it. But yeah, you just go into Tools, Import and Export Settings, and then you can import the file that you get. Oh, this is crazy. So I have to set up a separate rain particle system for each camera. So that basically means this needs to be how do I even initialize that, I wonder? Oof. Know how to do that. Oh no, I actually need to call the constructor though. Okay. Jesse23, hello. How are you? That's terrible. Alright. And actually...
I'm always a figure in someone else's dream. I'd really
Why do I have max one
rather
with 8 cameras?
sometimes make my own figures and make my own dreams.
From actor to fashion designer, John Malkovich made his next move with Squarespace.
This is my fashion line. This is my...
Why are there 2 cameras? Because this is a split screen game. So we have multiple players at the same time. And so I need to make sure that that all works properly. Okay, so this now means that Burst78, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Puffle's Fun Time. Thank you for that. Subscribe, or follow, rather. I'm not partnered. Okay, so yeah, so each rain thing is going to have its own camera index. And what we're going to do here is... You know what, we can just make this static. Like that. Hey! Noel X Dead Beef, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I like your username. Let's see here. Actually, let's do that. What? What's wrong? What? What are you talking about? Oh shoot, I need 8 of them now. There's probably a better way to do this. Isn't that defined or something? No, it totally is. I don't get it. Oh. Alright. Let's build it and see what happens. We're doing on time. Doing alright. This will be interesting. Oh, you know what? I don't give it a velocity, do I? I have a question. I want to change job and I want to study in development programming. Need to be strong in mathematics. I am French, sorry for bad language. I wouldn't say... Yeah, I don't think you need to be strong in mathematics. If you want to be in game development, I would say yes, you need to be strong in mathematics. But for regular programming development, no, I don't think you need to have a good math background. It helps, it certainly helps, but it's not required, I would say. Let's just get rid of that, refactor this a little bit. Oh, we do have an extra thing here. We can totally do this. Oh, crap. Then we can use the color completely. Alright. William Cheer, thank you so much for that, host. Welcome, Manifold Garden people. Everyone, you should check out Manifold Garden. It's an amazing game, and it's been in development for 20 years now. I think about 20 years. He's working really hard on it, and it is finally. He's in like the final stretch. So check out William Cheer's stream. He's awesome. If you like Unity stuff, especially, you can learn a lot from his stream. Also, if you're a graphics programmer, he's looking for a graphics programmer to help him out. So, okay, so yeah, so we can use this as the lifetime. So that means back in here, we will not use this. Instead, we will use like so. How is the project going? It is going pretty well. I'm going to be at PAX East this coming weekend, and I'm going to show off the game. So, yeah. So right now, what we're working on is rain. I want to add rain to the game. So this is a shader for the rain particle system, and we're going to try it out and see what happens. So yeah, I think that's good. Now, one thing is... can you show us the game so far? Yes, in a moment. Momentarily, we will open up the game. I should probably just... This is probably not at all. Yeah. 100 particles per second, whatever. Okay. We'll try this out, see what happens. Yeah, I'll show off the game, what it looks like so far, and I'll probably try and get the rain work. It'd be great if I could get the rain basically working today. There's a lot that I want to include in the rain. Like, I just realized it's a lot more complicated than I thought because of the multiple cameras, and I want to have ray casts so that, you know, if you're underneath if you're inside a building, there's no rain, but if you're outside, then there's rain. So yeah, this is the game so far. I got my controller. This is there's no sound yet. This is the single player aspect. So I have some of these cutscenes with animated characters. There will be voiceover, but not yet. Our boy Dada here is going to help us out. So yeah, this is similar to my last game with a lot of parkour, and then there's a whole nother aspect of the game that is totally different. Why do you stream so seldom? Yeah, I'm sorry. I will try to do better. It's a lot of times I feel like I don't have a good solid thing to work on, and I like to have something to work on that is enjoyable to watch, like working on a particle system. So that's a lot of times I don't stream because I don't have anything fun to show. But I'm trying. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is all untextured. Yep. I'm just because I suck at texturing, and so it's all just modeling. Man, 0 dropped frames. We're doing okay. This music, it's funny, this music is actually written by my friend, and it was apparently, according to him, somewhat inspired by this game, so it fits pretty well. But yeah, so you take these trams in between areas, and... Oh, clouds, that's a new feature I have, I added these clouds. And the clouds actually cast shadows on the environment. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so this is we're actually in a multiplayer game now. So there's actually a master server running. This is where's the master server? Here it is. This is the master server, and it talks to So the game talks to this, and then it allocates. This is one of the game servers running, and the master server connects the two of them together. So that all just happened. Just got that working, and to prove it, there's the network statistics in the upper left. Just pretty happy with that. So yeah, just this part, you're just kind of wandering around. There's people that you can talk to, and just this is not the actual game. The actual game hasn't even started yet. Hold on. RB03, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Puffle's C++ Fun Time. This is cool. These guys shoot you. I need better combat with them. It's pretty bare bones right now. But I haven't really dedicated a lot of thought to it because the main game, this is actually the main game. 10 milliseconds normal for local host communication. Yes, because the game is running, the server is running at 60 ticks and the client is running at 240 frames per second. So there's some delay just due to the frame rate. So yeah, it's 0 milliseconds when you're on localhost, but because of the frame rate, we have 10 millisecond delay or something. Gator, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Puffle's C++ Fun Time. Okay, this is the actual game. Cart of Falcornchin. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome. You said this was like your last game. What was your last game? Yes, it was. It's called Lemma, and it was a first-person parkour game. It's a lot like Mirror's Edge, if you've ever played that. But yeah, this is the actual game. So you control this little spider dude, and it's a shooter. So you try to capture these things. You can get energy from that. Then you go back to your base and buy some stuff. And this is all multiplayer. I'm so happy it's mostly working. Then yeah, you can use your abilities like this, and he's gonna help me out. And then this is a multiplayer game, so Pit J3, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Puffle's Fun Time. Yeah, so this guy's defending his little control point here. And so zap. Got him. So this is normally there would be another player in here and you would be fighting over these control points. So I'm gonna crack this, and then I gotta go get the other one. If you've ever played Battlefield, this is like Rush.
I'm always a figure in someone else's dream. I'd really rather sometimes make my own figures and make my own dreams.
This game brought to you by John
Fashion
Malkovich.
John Malkovich made his next move with Squarespace.
This is my fashion.
So once you capture both of these points, then you own the zone. Oh shoot, I should include that in the tutorial. Zone captured, it's mine. Climb out of our little control panel. Yay! Now, the cool part is, when I look at the overworld map, this zone now belongs to me, and it's earning energy for me over time. And so the goal is to earn enough energy to beat the game, basically. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So, what we're working on today is the rain, which should be in this level, but it is not. Doesn't appear to be showing up. XX Goonbox, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to C++ Fun Time with Puffles. Okay, it's hard to see, but actually I am very proud of this, which is we have Cloud Shadows. Cloud Shadow AI. It's real tough to see, very subtle, but you can see the cloud shadows moving on the ground. It's just neat little touches. It's easier to see, I think, if you zoom out. Yeah, you can see this cloud right here moving. I don't know if it actually matches up with the clouds up there, but it doesn't matter. I think this game, let's see. This game would be great if it comes out to public sometime. Yes! It is out in the public in terms of, you can actually look at the source code. It's on GitHub. There's a link in the description. But yes, it will release to the public for sure. So, there should be rain, but there isn't. So let's find out what is going on here. Okay, so it's definitely happening. Its velocity might be low. Let's just get a debug going here. What program do you use for visuals? I use Blender for just about everything. So all of the levels in the game are Blender files, and all of the models are Blender files. I have a few textures, like really basic. Blank texture, cloud texture. That's also for the skybox. That's for the SSAO. That's also the skybox. That's for the normal. Everything else is all just geometry. Even the fonts are rendered as geometry. So I'm pretty happy with that system. All right, let's just do some sanity checking here. And comment that out for now. And the velocity, let's just do that. So lifetime is 5. I guess we don't need this then. Don't need that. Oh, yeah. Have you ever made a big script and then realized that it didn't work, or that there was an easier way that took less space and you had to delete the whole thing? Yes! Many, many times. Almost everything in the game has been rewritten multiple times, and I think that's okay. It's just to be expected. I used to very much be upset every time I deleted a lot of work that I did. I used to be upset, or I wouldn't want to delete it because it was, you know, a lot of work down the drain. But now I'm actually happy because that means you're getting closer to the right answer. Oh, right. Shoot, I do need that camera index. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Didn't know Studio had a Vim mode. Yes, it does. It's an extension. So VS Vim. Search for VS Vim in the extensions. It is indispensable, in my opinion. Yeah, I actually do need that. Link you to the theme you're using, and is this 2017? Yes, I just upgraded this to 2017. It kind of broke the tab switching in VS Vim. I can't switch tabs anymore with GT or GT. Doesn't work anymore, but everything else seems pretty fine with 2017. But yeah, there's a link in the description actually to the theme I use. It's called Ragnarok Blue. But yeah, I think there's a link in the Twitch description. Tell me if I'm wrong, but it should be. Okay. So now this pre-draw will cancel out everything if we're using the wrong that's better. Put this before all this stuff. Okay, so this stuff is being added. We got this velocity, we got some stuff. Okay, let's try it out. But yeah, Vim mode, totally recommend it. It's amazing. One of these years I will make a game with a Unity build, but right now we have to deal with long build times. For the theme, do I just download the 2015 version and it will still work? And how to put it in the Visual Studio? Yeah. So yeah, you just download it, and I think they mostly work for. They haven't changed the theme format in a couple of years, I think. So yeah, you just go to Tools, Import and Export Settings, and then you import the settings file that has the theme in it. Yay, finally. Oops, what am I doing? I see no things. Okay, this is happening. That's good. This. Seems like we have some particles active. Why did you move the debug button and all that to the bottom of the program? So you can right click, customize, modify selection, and then you can tell it which dock you want. You can move it to the left or the right. I like to have it on the bottom because then all your debugging stuff is right next to each other. So your locals and your call stack and everything and your debugging stepping tools are all right in the same place. Are you familiar with preemptive shortest job first algorithm? Oh, you're doing homework, aren't you? How old are you? I'm 25. So yeah, we have some particles active. This particle's standard. Let's try particle standard. Using a different shader, and let's just see how that happens. I imported it into Visual Studio. Now how do I actually put it on? It should be on. It should be on already. Oops. Oh, hey look, particles! Yay, they're following us. Whoa, this is so cool! Look how they're spiraling. Oh my gosh. This is cool. Of course, they're blocking the camera half the time. So I'm just spawning particles right at the camera's position, and the velocity is just downward, so they're falling. But it's like a giant slinky snake. Oh, it's so cool. Neat, very neat. Alright, well, that's enough of that. You make a new project for CPP, what template do you choose? I use CMake. So, yeah, that's what I use. So it's an external program that generates the whole solution for me. Yeah, because this also is targeting Mac and Linux, and so I don't want to have to keep a bunch of make files and Visual Studio projects and all kinds of stuff. I don't want to have to keep that in sync, and so I use CMake to generate the projects, which it's okay, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I recommend it or not. Okay, so the shader is definitely the problem. So switch back to our rain shader, and let's take a look. Could I have the link for CMake? CMake.org. Pastel HH, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Puffle's C++ Fun Time. Serengior, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. Man, I don't know. Just comment stuff out until it works and find what the problem is. World position. UV should not be a problem. I wonder if the size is an issue. It really shouldn't be, but... Oh... Right. Wait. I might have had the particles facing opposite the camera the whole time. GLSL is one of those things I've never managed to get into. It seems so powerful though. It's super powerful, but yeah, I know some things about it, but it's also very... There's a lot to learn and it's kind of overwhelming. Okay, I think what might be happening is I need to look at my code and fix... I think the particles, it might be flipping the particles so that they're not facing the camera. Which is weird because I feel like at some point there should be an angle where I can see them. Can you take a look at an algorithm and give me your opinion on how to incorporate a preemptive shortest job first loop? I don't generally do homework for people. I'm sorry. Size. Let's look at our standard one. Alright, it does it all in projection space. I wonder if I should just... Unclear identifier P. Crap. NV. Oh no, I don't use it anymore. This bothers me. Oh, I hate this. Visual Studio trying to autocomplete stuff. Stop. Boy, it's weird. Something's going on. Still nothing. Alright, what is going on? Oh, diffuse color. Interesting. Infloat out. What? I don't even... Could that be it? Do you have a day job or do you do this full time? I do this full time, but I also take contract work and stuff. I don't know. This is crazy. What is going on? What? Why? Size. Oh. What?
Swirl.
Wow, the uniform was not being set. Okay, that's... Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so this won't be so much of a slinky snake. It'll be a square snake that just kind of... Whee! Yay! Alright. So now we try to uncomment this, try to get rid of this, go back to this, uncomment this, see what happens. I'm gonna have to take off pretty soon here. But hopefully we can get some minor amount of rain going. I mean, geez. Yay, sort of. Doesn't look like it's... I want it to face the... I want them all to be vertical, which is correct. They're all vertical, it looks like, but they're not facing toward the camera. I want them to be billboards. So I wonder if... Actually, it might not be the inverse that I need. No, it totally should be. Vertical rain. Stop learning game dev related things after about a year and a half into your first day job. Where do you work now? Shoot, still not working. All right, let's get some. This is annoying. Let's do. Did you make your own game engine? Yes! You can get the source code. Did do web development now. It's an enterprise company, pretty boring stuff. There's not much better things around where I live that can provide stable income. Yeah, game development isn't exactly... Yeah, I mean, I would not say that I have a stable income. So, yeah, if that's a priority, then game dev is probably not a good choice. Okay, and let's make this like at least twice as much. And the velocity is gonna have to be like alright. Love what you do, never work a day in your life. That is false. I mean, I love what I do, and game development is still miserable. A lot of times. Sometimes things are just hard. But, I mean, yeah, I still wouldn't trade it for a normal job. Woo-wee! We're getting closer. Getting closer. So as I turn my head, I know I'd like to program in other areas more if there's a chance. Yeah, that's fair. See, now what I want to prevent eventually, and what I did in my last game, the issue is that the particles go right through the floor. And so last game what I did was I did ray casts to stop the particles at a certain point. So I'm going to do that eventually. And it's so slow that as you move around, like the rain can't catch up with you until you come over here. Misery is quite different from what other people have. I don't know.
Noodles is leaving the kitchen with a mission.
I feel like everyone,
big act to warm up the crowd
everyone,
electronic trio
you know,
Cash.
I was just talking
Click on
about
the
this with
banner
someone
or
today.
visit
Everyone has,
original cup
no matter what they're doing, they have the hardest job in the world if you talk to them, you know. There's different challenges with everything. A lot of stress, but once you get past problems, it feels awesome. Yeah, but that stress a lot of times will literally kill people, or, you know, I mean, yeah, people go bankrupt, people go nuts. Yeah, it's crazy. So and there's also survivor bias with indie game development, where, you know, 99% of people who make games end up failing, you know, and can't do it anymore. And so, but you only hear about the 1% that gets rich. So, yeah, it's really tough. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here. So basically, when I turn the camera, Omicronius, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Puffles C++ time. I think that it really might not be the inverse. I don't understand why. Let's just do it without renaming it for now. See if it works. Seems like a lot of raycast just for particles. Yeah, well, what I do, yeah, that's what you have to optimize it to make sure. I don't raycast for every single particle. So basically I have an array that I sample around the player, and then I update I only update a few of the cells per frame. And so you're basically constantly over time scanning through this array of raycasts and updating them, and then when you go to spawn a particle, you just look up in that array what the current raycast is. So that way you don't have to raycast for every particle. Yeah, that would be crazy. Alright, let's see. Let's do a clip here. Okay, this is better. So the particles are now in line with the camera, which is more what I want. Good, 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 good. So now, let's see if we can come up with some better numbers here. Let's have a lifetime of 3 seconds. That's definitely more than enough. And let's increase this to like 20 at least. This should be a lot smaller. This should be like half. And let's increase this. See how that looks. So yeah, what I do with the raycasting, I can't actually change the lifetime of each individual particle, because that would be insane. Because the way the particle system works is you're, loading vertices into a vertex buffer constantly, and so they need to be in order in a monotonically increasing, so that each particle is, has the same lifetime. It's important for that. So what I do is I calculate the individual lifetime of this specific particle, and then I just discard it if it gets past a certain point. So I'm still rendering that whole those vertices and everything, but in the pixel shader I'm just discarding it. So that way, it doesn't render anymore. That's better. It's a little obnoxious. It's kind of cool though. Let's cut that in half. Make this like now we're talking, we're getting better. See this right here, so I would do these ray casts to prevent this because this just looks real weird. So I think it's absolutely necessary to do. But this is looking okay. Yeah, I think I would have to make some code specifically to fast forward particles so that they are they spawn in front of you. If I go really fast like this and the rain can't catch up, I'll probably have some code that spawns a new particle and speeds it up. But yeah, this is a good start. Finally, we got some basic rain. So I think I'm going to call the stream here. So thank you guys so much for hanging out and dealing with a bunch of buggy code that somehow worked in the end. And yeah.